Footnotes. I feel lost in the West, and not in any sort of romantic John Wayne way. I'm only half confident in that reference, but I'm going to stick with it. I'm only alone in the desert when I want to be. I'm mostly alone on the corner of steep rent and intermittent employment. The utter lack of novelty here is not lost on me. Where I'm from, living 30 minutes from your family is called distance. I'm losing sight of them, but I want to believe that they still see me. I tried falling in love a few times, but mostly ended up on my back or knees. I spend too much time on the toilet, not for the immediate reasons you might think, but yes, also for those reasons. Every sock I own has holes in them. My favorite pair of boots also has holes in them. Sometimes at the end of a long day, I'll remove both and find my whole foot caked in dirt. This makes me feel dirty and lazy and unruly. This is not the only thing that makes me feel dirty and lazy and unruly. I often expect too much of my friends. I am often disappointed. My biggest fear is staying in the same place for long enough that I become happy. Psych! That's actually my biggest desire. And yet, I keep on running. I lived in one house in one town for 18 years. Since then, I've lived in 10 different apartments and 4 different cities in 6 years. Is that a cry for help? It might be a cry for help. I don't feel well-traveled. I feel irresponsible and flighty. I once begged my friends to send me money in the middle of a road trip I was on by myself because I was going to run out of gas. They happily obliged. I bought McDonald's with the money instead. Sometimes I want sex to be all about me. Sometimes I want it to be all about them. The hottest thing I've ever done is blow a guy and ask for nothing in return. I like being submissive but hate feeling used. I need to be taught how to not conflate the two. If you've never been humiliated before, during, after sex, I just don't believe you have an interesting life. Sorry. But I want to write more about my sex life, but I'm afraid my parents will never look at me the same. I sometimes think I will always be psychologically reckoning with my Catholic upbringing. Yes, it gave me incredible writing material. Yes, I'm grateful for that. I sometimes think no matter how many people are around me, I'll never feel surrounded. I think Anne Frank said that better than me.